Hey guys, me Dave. It's 124, 2021. So I thought I'd do a little video, like I say on every video. But so I just they kind of laid off me a little bit today. I mean, I got a little bit of microwaves to the head, a little bit. Um, it was actually a really boring day. They started to wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, and I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They were making me squirm around and all this stuff, and then I had to feed the dogs because my relative had to work. So I woke up I fed the dogs at 6:30 in the morning. I've been up ever since. I tried laying down a couple times, taking a little nap, and then I thought, well, I'm just gonna get up. It's not gonna happen. And I was watching a little TV and drinking some coffee, and it was actually a boring day. I don't have a vehicle right now, so I'm stuck in the house, and my relative worked from 9 to 6, so I couldn't borrow her car or anything, so I was stuck in the house all day today. I made stuffed pork chops for supper, and stuff, and that was kind of the highlight of my day. Um, but they kind of laid off me. Most of the day, I did get hit a little bit off and on a little bit and stuff. So I was bored. Something I'm sitting, I don't know if I should show you this or not. Okay, what I did was uh, I told you guys that I made I have a milk crate, uh, and I put some window screen around it, and I put some mylar around it. Well, I kind of redid it today. I left the window screen in place, and I put two pieces of mylar around it, folded in half. Each piece was folded in half. Um, you know, I'll show you it. It's for emergencies. If I get hit hard, I'll try to see if it blocks. But I'll show you really quick. Whoops. There it is. So there's my little emergency thing. I gotta plug my phone back in, otherwise it'll die. I don't know if I got it plugged in here. So that's my emergency thing. If I'm getting hit hard, I'll I hate to say it, but I'll put my head in there and see if it'll help shield me a little bit, to to see if it works. The only thing is, when you take your head out, they're probably gonna nail you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna live. You know what I mean. Are you gonna live in a Faraday cage, 24/7? Well, they're gonna hit you when you go out. You gotta get out. You gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta go get gas. You gotta get, do take your dog for a walk or whatever. We can't be living in a cage 24/7. It just doesn't work that way. Real life. So I built that for emergencies only. If I'm getting hit super hard, I'll put my head in there and see if it'll block. I was desperate. It's I don't know what's going on. You know, this guy acts like he wants to send me to the hospital every night, but does he really? I don't think he wants me to go to the hospital. I think he sees me as his little torture toy. I'm his torture toy. He wants to keep me in this house, and he wants to torture the hell out of me. He doesn't want me going for help. If I go for help, then they're going to have to do something to make me feel better, you know. Well, you're, they say you're delusional and you're still having symptoms and all this stuff. Well, we got to do something to make you feel better, you know. That's the way it works in my program anyway, except they haven't been doing that lately, you know. I don't know. I'm not going to go into that. It's all confusing and everything. But, so I built that little thing. Will it do anything? I don't know, you know. Will block a little bit. I don't know. I used 2 mylar blankets, folded it in half, taped it with aluminum tape, and I have window screen on the main layer of the milk crate. You know, so you get desperate sometimes. You try some desperate things. I was bored today, so I did that. You know, today. I kind of got hit a little bit for that, but these guys are torture happy. You know, if they send me to the hospital, I get sent to the hospital. You know, if they hit me super bad, I don't have a choice but to call for help. You know, I just, they hit me so bad, I don't have a choice. You know, and I don't know what's gonna happen after that. You know. Okay, so I was, it's been a boring day. I made supper and all the stuff, and I put Tanner outside in the back. Okay, so I seen, I'm trying not to go into too much detail. Okay, so I seen, SUV, kind of parked by my van. You know, it's a white SUV. I think it might have been the people that used to live in the duplex, which are, my suspicion is that they're agents. You know, I don't know, FBI or who, I don't know who they are. You know, they could be anybody. I think they're agents of some agency. You know, so they were sitting out there. What's the message? They're trying to send me a message. What is the message? Is it to don't go to the hospital for help, or is it if you go get help, it's gonna change everything in your program or something? I don't know what the message is. Are they sending the message to me, or are they sending it to the attackers, because they're looking through my eyes? You know. But I can tell you one thing: the attackers don't care about anything. They don't care about the FBI. They don't care about the CIA. They don't care about anything. They have tunnel vision, and their main thing is they enjoy torturing you. They enjoy torturing the hell out of you. You know, my attackers do anyway. They don't care about anybody. They don't care about the money. They don't care about the data. You know, where's the data going? And what's the purpose of doing this? They don't care. You know, they don't care about mapping your brain. They don't care about anything. You know, they enjoy torturing you. So when they get the okay to torture you, they love it. They get off on it. I'm serious. They get sexually aroused on torture. You know, these people are sick in the head. You know, and they get off on this stuff. You know, and that's all they care about. They don't care about all these agents, all these gang stalkers. They don't care about anybody around me. They just want to torture you because they get off on it. You know, and that's what they do. So anyway, so I was bored today, and I have Robert Duncan's book. So I thought, well, I'm gonna lay on my bed, put my readers on, and I'm gonna look at Dr. Duncan's book a little bit. You know, I'm not gonna go into big detail about it. He talks about the program. He talks about skits. He talks about, he talks about possible things they could do to us. I'm not going to go into those things because I don't want to scare you guys. Possible, you know. a lot of people are in this program. They've been in this program for 25, 30 years. Um, and they're in their 70s, and they've been going through this for 25 years. So nothing is a guarantee, I know people out there are saying they're going to kill us, they're going to throw us in a mental institution, they're going to throw us in prison, and all this stuff. That's not a guarantee for us, you know. Um, it's possible they could do those things to dispose of us, but more than likely, I wouldn't count on those things happening to you. Um, I wouldn't count on those things to happen to you. This is a lifelong thing going on for most of us, and you know, we do have to put up with it and all that stuff. Sometimes they hit us really bad and we have to call for help. That's just part of it, and we get thrown in the psych ward. That's part of it. But I was reading, I was skimming over his book. He was talking about skits and remote neural monitoring and all kinds of things. The only thing I have to say is that there's people out there making videos that have no idea what's going on. They have no idea what's going on. I'm not going to mention names or anything like that, but people making videos and giving advice really need to read Dr. Duncan's books. Also, I'm going to say is that when you read his book and you learn about certain things and about certain agencies and stuff like that, you realize you're in a psyop. If you go to those calls, okay, those calls are a psyop. We have perps on there to discredit us, giving false information, disinformation, misinformation on what you do and how to shield and all this stuff. You get people on there swearing that neodymium magnets work. I have a strong pack of those magnets, and to be honest, I can't get them to work. They don't work for me. I use them if they hit me in certain places, like in the teeth. I was putting them on my cheek and all this stuff. They didn't do anything. People swear by them. There's other people that, I got a thing. I'm gonna have to cut this off. I would, those people on those calls are they're perps, you guys. It's a psyop. This whole thing is a psyop. We're filled with actors online, on those calls and on Facebook and all this stuff. They tell misinformation. At the beginning of my program, I kind of believed it, and I tried a lot of stuff. It just didn't work, and people swear by it. Oh, do this, it works. Do that, it works. I tried a lot of stuff, and it was a flop. So what I'm saying is that we are in a big psyop. A lot of people don't see it. They're especially making videos. They're giving misinformation. They need to read these books. They need to read Dr. Hall's book, Dr. Duncan's book, because really, honestly, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. I watch some of these videos that these TIs make, and it's like you're in a psyop and you don't even realize it, and you're giving false hope and you're giving false information. These people need to read these books to know what's going on. That's my advice to them. So But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. My phone's gonna die here. It's Sunday night, and I'm gonna cut this off. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. It wasn't that bad of a day for me. I'm hanging in there. I'm not in the psych ward. I'm not at the hospital. What's gonna happen? I could go to bed and then get nailed. So if I do, I'll make another video, or I'll be calling for help. I don't know what these guys are gonna do, man. They're psycho. I'm telling you, they're crazy. They don't care about the cops. They don't care about these agencies. They don't care about anything. If they're gonna hit you, they're gonna hit you, and they're gonna get me out of here. And then my whole program will change. The whole thing will change. The whole thing will change. And I think they're waiting for this guy to mess up. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. So you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.